If you've drank alcohol this Christmas, I want to let you know it's okay. Most people will have drank alcohol at Christmas, and most people will have drank more than they intended to. So whether you've relapsed during Christmas or you've just drank more than you wanted to, let's use this video today to check in, me and you, and get things back on track. Christmas is one of the hardest times of year to not drink. It's a time when people are coming together, families are together, people are encouraging each other to drink. Some people are trying to escape some kind of pain and they don't really like Christmas. There's a million reasons why people drink during this time of year. So today, let's do 3 things. We're first going to analyze your current mindset and paradigm when it comes to alcohol. The second thing we're going to do is reflect on what just happened during the festive period, because that will identify a lot of interesting things. And then the third thing we're going to do together is discuss where you can go from here, what options you have. Because while you might not feel great today, you still have options. You might have lost the battle, but you can still win the war. So let's first look at your mindset and your current paradigm with alcohol. When you think of alcohol, what immediately comes to your head? So I drank for close to 10 years, and if you asked me that question when I was drinking, I'd have answers. I'd say something like this. I think of alcohol as a way to relax, as a way to de-stress. I think of alcohol as something that helps me socialize, something that's fun and enjoyable. And I have all these mini beliefs about alcohol, but the underlying theme is that I believed alcohol made my life better. So even though I might promise myself, right, I don't know, I'd wake up with some bad hangover, I'd promise myself I'd never drink again, then as soon as the bad feelings have gone away, the hangover's worn off, I'm back drinking again. Because despite alcohol causing problems in my life, I never fixed this idea that alcohol enhanced my life. I never addressed this root cause of my drinking. So take a minute now and just analyze how you view alcohol. Why did you drink? What is it in your alcohol belief system that caused you to drink? Now, if I were you, I'd get myself a pen and paper, or maybe make a phone call to somebody, and I'd talk it through with somebody. I'd really just write it down, I'd do some journaling, I'd try and write a couple of pages, because once you figure that out, then you can start attacking these beliefs. You can start looking for new evidence. Now, this is what I do in my coaching program. We use first principles thinking to break all the beliefs down, study the individual component parts, put them back together, and then create a new worldview where we don't see alcohol as something that enhances our life. If you want to learn more about how that works, then just click the link in the description. There'll be a free video training that you can access. But essentially, you're doing this on your own. You're breaking the problem down, your mindset down, into its first principles. And once you've done this, then you can start researching. Maybe you do join my program. Maybe you join a different program. You start buying some books. You start listening to other people who are where you want to be mindset-wise with alcohol. There's other YouTube channels out there. You might not resonate with me 100%. You might find it in somebody else. But at least once you've done this, you can start attacking these beliefs. For me, that changed the game. For all the clients I've shown this to, that's changed the game as well. But that's where you should start. Which leads me to the second thing. The second thing we need to do, and you really, really, really want to write this down because you'll understand why in a second. But we want to reflect on what just happened. We want to write down what happened during this period and how alcohol made us feel. Because today, most people that drank, they're probably not feeling great. But the problem is like I explained before in my journey, as soon as the negatives went away, I'd end up drinking again. And it's almost like I forgot how bad things were, because at the time when I felt bad, I didn't think I'd ever drink again, so why am I going to bother reflecting? I just didn't think I'd drink. So what you should do is really spend some time reflecting on what happened. Did you gain anything from that alcohol? What did it do for you? Because I'll tell you what it did for you, and I'll tell you what you got from it. You got nothing. It gave you nothing. There was nothing to gain, but I can say that until I'm blue in the face. You need to spend some time reflecting on the negatives and the bad things that happened. It will make things so much easier. And I would recommend keeping this somewhere, keeping this journal that you're writing right now. And then, come January, come later on in the year when you don't feel so bad, you look back at it, you remind yourself. That'll be very, very helpful. Which leads me to the final thing that you should do. The first thing I recommend is not beating yourself up. You probably feel bad enough. You don't need to push yourself down even more. I'd recommend getting your head back in the game. Just get through today, get through the next day, and then come the 28th, the 29th, whenever it is, you get your head back in the game and you get things on track. Now, my recommendation is to click the link in the description and watch that video training that shows you more about first principles thinking, the method I've used. This works with over 400 clients with over a 92% success rate. It's awesome. That would be an amazing next step for you to take. So click the link down below. Have a great day.